is what you missed.
You know, we've seen how much Mama has had to give up. Being a mother, being close to her children, being in solitary confinement for 18 months, naked, in the dark, no nothing, no bath, no whatever. I don't even think people fathom just how despicable that is. You know, giving up time with the love of her life, who she could not spend years and years with, like everyone else has now the right to. So we've seen how much she's had to give up and how much of a toll that has taken on her and her family. What have you had to sacrifice for your politics?
I think for me on a personal scale, well, a lot of us can attribute our sacrifices to academics. I mean, we are all students at the end of the day, but on a personal scale, I've had to sacrifice a lot when it comes to my family. And a lot of us, I mean, I've had to sacrifice times when I could have been home. Well, to the organization that I belong to, we have a campaign that runs every January, and it starts on the 3rd of January. It's called the Right to Learn campaign, and you make sure that you're on campus right in the beginning of Jan to ensure that other students are able to register, and those that are excluded are brought back into the system. And I mean, coming from a family that's not particularly politically aware, they would, I mean, they don't understand why is Lwazi going back to school, like she's employed by the university, New York. So those are sacrifices that we've had to give up, and I think the biggest one has been academics, because there are times when Makshuba campusini, and you have to, you know very well that you're not going to attend from Monday to Friday, and you're thinking you'd catch up on your academics the following week, and that's never the case. So sacrifices have been dire, and I mean, for a lot of us that sit here today, we've been able to pick ourselves up from those sacrifices, but others have not, and I think that's where a lot of us should dwell our focus onto, that in as much as we're in the political space, but it is up to us to also take care of one another and ourselves, essentially.